my name is Hannah Herbst, and I'm a rising senior in high school at FAU High. And I've always loved Jesus. I grew up in the church, and I grew up in a family that taught me to be passionate about Christ and about sharing Christ with other people. And I'm very grateful for being brought up like that because it taught me the importance of joy and kindness and bringing that into my community. Last year, my dad got very sick, and I was not walking with Christ at that point in my life. I was without joy, I was without happiness, and I did not feel very much love in my life. And then this past year, I started coming to community groups here at Boca Community Church. Going to community groups as a participant is super important for me. Being surrounded by a group of young people who also love Jesus and choose to walk with Him is just an invaluable experience that I can't even quantify. Especially being around mentors like Kim Gordon, who is my small group leader. She has showed me the importance of walking with Christ and being around fellow believers. Now I've just found so much joy, and I've decided to share that joy with the younger generation in the kids ministry. They're in kindergarten to 3rd grade, and I absolutely love it. I play the role of storyteller, so I get to talk about different stories from the Bible relating back to our key concepts like wisdom and courage and different concepts from the Bible that are reflected in the stories that I tell. I absolutely love storytelling because you get to see kids get it. They sort of have a light bulb moment where the story comes together and they get the key concept. My favorite part is definitely watching kids open up. You know, they'll start as a VIP, which means it's their first time, and they're very quiet and they're a little apprehensive and they're nervous to be around other kids. But after a few weeks in the ministry, they just get very excited. They start opening up, they start, you can see them getting engaged, and it really is an uplifting experience. At one point, I was going to church, but I wasn't feeling spiritually full. I would sit in the chair, I would listen, and I would praise God, but I wasn't feeling connected. Serving has changed so much for me, and the fact that being able to pour into these kids' lives and really show them Christ through me has absolutely changed my relationship with God, and I encourage all of you to serve as well because it's a transformative experience that I wouldn't trade for the world. If anyone is not in a serve group, I encourage you to try it and find where you can help. There are so many different opportunities to serve around Boca community, like parking, tech, and even volunteering with the student ministry. I would love to see more people get involved. It's absolutely changed my life, and I couldn't imagine being part of this church without serving.